So somebody that I owe a lot to in my blacksmithing journey is Bill Carter. He's taught me a lot over the years, giving me his knowledge and experience and even equipment. You know, he's been a great help to me to further my own skills as a blacksmith. So thank you, Bill. Anyway, this is just going to be a little video on making a handle, a braided handle that he showed me how to make. I haven't actually made one for maybe a year now, a year and a half, but it's he will call this a corn on the cob handle. It's sort of a braided handle using 4mm round bars. So let's just get straight into it.
I've got this piece which I've already cut. It's 6.5 inches long, so I'll mark this out onto this stop bar, long bar, and then I can cut them all. So we need 4 pairs, so that's 8 singles. So I need 8 pieces. Maths.
When you're doing a twist, you want the bars that you're twisting to have even properties throughout. So when you're doing a hot twist, that's an even heat, so you get, you know, an even twist going on it. However, because these are 4mm round, what we actually do is we do them cold. But so we have that even property, you know, there's even attributes throughout the steel. That's not really the right word, I can't think of the right word, but you know, so on a hot twist it would be an even heat. But what we do for a cold one is we normalise the bars. So I'm heating them up just carefully to a red, and then you let them air cool, and that not only softens the steel, so it's a bit easier to twist, but it means that all of the grain structure, I don't know if that's the right thing, but the properties of the bar is all the same. You know, it's the equivalent of an even heat, normalising for a cold twist. Sort of, I'm explaining it really badly, but I hope that makes sense. Basically, I'm normalising it so I get an even twist when I do a cold twist. I've annealed the bars, and I just want to talk about twisting, as that's how we're going to make this handle. What I'm going to do is hold the bars vertically, and I'll explain why in a minute. It's not because when you're twisting something, you should have it horizontally. As if it's horizontal, you can see the twist forming, and you can see how even it is, and whether you need to clench off a section or change how you're twisting it, so it's then going to be an even twist all the way along. But obviously, because of where this vise is on this table, it's pretty central. So with something this small in length, when I put it horizontally, I can't actually twist it because I hit the table. And so often you'll see me come down to the level of the piece that I'm twisting, you know, when I've been doing some of the other videos that I've done, and you see me looking at the twist, and this is because I can't twist it horizontally because I catch on that, so I have to twist it vertically, and then I'm looking at the twist to see if it's all nice and even. Anyway, this also is what I'm going to use to twist it. I think it's just a massive tapping wrench actually, but it works really well for twisting. Also, when you're twisting, you want to, in this case, pull up. So by pulling up, you try and get it to remain nice and straight. Watch me do it now, and it'll be completely bent and horrible. But anyway, let's do it. So it is a bit wibbly wobbly, but we can straighten that up. It's okay. I'll do this again another 3 times, so I have 4 of them, and it's all the same clockwise twist. You know, nothing, there's no reverse ones in it yet. It's all the same clockwise twist. Nice, simple, nice and tight. That's That's the thing. It's quite a tight twist. Here are the 4 pieces all done. You can see we've got a nice even twist all the way. I did 36 quarters, if you understand what I'm saying. I did 36 90-degree turns. So 36 divided by 4, 12. 12 full rotations. Is that right? 12. That's not 12. 9. I did 9 full rotations. Maths. And so what I'm going to do now is tack weld the ends together using the stick welder. So we have 2 halves and then tack weld those together so we end up with a square, which we then just forge weld the ends so they're nice and solid before we then normalize the entire thing again and put the final little twist on so we get the final handle. Got it welded together now. I'm going to put it in the fire, bring these ends up to forge welding heat and just knock them down. Just keep the steel clean as well so we don't get any heavy scale on it. I'll flip it over, weld the other side. Yeah, that was good. Violent wire brushing. Well, it gets the scale off like. Need grippier tongs. Okay, I'll heat it up to a nice red temperature so we can normalise it again and then we can do the final twist cold. Bar's been normalised. I'll take this twisting wrench and get it on and then twist it now anti-clockwise. And what I'm looking for is all these twists to line up. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Good way to see is by looking down from the top. It needs a bit more. There's still a bit sort of twisted around the bar at the moment and we want them going vertically up and down. That's pretty good. I'll give it a bit of a straighten and then I'll show you it. I haven't made one of these in a long time, as I said, but they're very fun to make and actually pretty simple. You've just got to be careful with your twist, but if it's all normalised, the steel just moves itself evenly. You know, it's really easy to do, and well, not really easy to do. You have to be a little bit careful, but it's fairly simple. Let's say that. It's called a corner on the cob because those straight lines sort of match up like the individual corn pieces on a corn on the cob, and so that's why Bill calls it the corn on the cob twist. Anyway, it's a nice little twist, something that he's done for a long time and I've just sort of picked up on, and so thank you for Bill for teaching me how to do that and now giving me the knowledge to then pass on to other people, which is I suppose what this is all about, what this YouTube is all about. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully you can have a go at this as well now that you've seen me make it, and I'll see you soon.